Okay, so that was a non-cumulative one, or an exact value, and so now what we want to do is think about what about if it's cumulative. So that was where there was an equal sign. So we have here, what about the following weekend 12 people visit the open home? And what's the probability that more than 2 people express interest in buying the property? Okay, so here we've got our binomial distribution, and we could just take all of the ones more than 2 and add them up, especially as most of them are 0. But it's easier to use, so we would go, so this question is binomial because it's about success or failure. The probability is 0.1, the n value is 12, and we want to know the probability that x of more than 2, so it's greater than 2. Okay, not greater than or equal to. So we could find out by doing 3 and 4 and 5 and so on, adding them up, but it's easier to use the cumulative feature of Excel. So you would go binom blah 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 true, but we don't want it less than or equal to 2, we want it greater than 2. Okay, now this is, last year I taught this quite fast, thinking people would catch on fast, but it's actually quite tricky. So I've got a bit at the end of the lecture that I've added in this year that will go over this. So don't worry if you lost a bit here. So when you do this true, it always finds x less than or equal to. Okay, so true means less than or equal to. So if we did this, if we put in this one here, so go equals binom dist, but if you don't spell it right, it doesn't work. And then open our brackets, go to our little thing here. Okay, so we're interested in the number 2. Number of trials is 12, the probability is 0.1, cumulative is true, we do want it cumulative this time. Okay, so it's going to find the probability, it will find this bit up to here, it'll add these ones here together. So that's less than or equal to 2. Now we don't want that, we want the ones that aren't that. So that's why we would go, probability that x is greater than 2 is the same as 1 minus the probability that it's less than or equal to 2. So all of these add up to 1. We know this, we want to find this, so we go 1 minus that gives us this bit here. So this bit here is greater than 2. Probabilities always add up to 1 in a distribution, so our answer here is 1 minus 0.889. Is that what I've got? Yep. And so it'll come to 0.111. Okay, I'm going to move now to the next distribution, and then at the end I'm going to go over the whole cumulative thing again, so don't panic if you're a bit stuck there.